Good morning. Our psalm of the day today is Psalm 89. There's a famous scene from the old film On the Waterfront where a failed boxer, played by Marlon Brando, speaks to his brother. "You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it." You can feel the disappointment. What do you do when your hopes are dashed? When your confidence is confounded? That's the theme of this lengthy psalm by Ethan, the Ezrahite. It begins with confidence. The first 37 verses celebrate the Lord's faithful covenant with King David. You said, "I have made a covenant with my chosen one. I have sworn to David my servant. I will establish your line forever and make your throne firm through all generations." And Ethan is filled with confidence as he sees the Lord fulfilling his promise to David and his line of kings over Judah. And it fills us with confidence too, when we can see how the Lord has been faithful to his promises, to build his church, to save the lost, to sustain and provide for his people by his grace. But from verse 38, there's a change of tone. It moves to questioning. You see, Jerusalem has been destroyed, and the king, the son of David, has been taken into captivity. You have put an end to his splendour and cast his throne to the ground. You have cut short the days of his youth. You have covered him with a mantle of shame. He seems to be asking, why have you done this? Where is your promise to David, Lord? And you can feel the disappointment in his voice. It's a lot like the two disciples of Jesus after his death in Jerusalem, who say, "We had hoped that he was the one who was going to redeem Israel." And this disappointment stirs up some really personal and profound questions too. Remember how fleeting is my life. For what futility you've created all humanity. Who can live and not see death? Or who can escape the power of the grave? Well, where's the answer to those questions? Well, the answers to God's faithfulness to David and to the futility of life are both found in Jesus. Remember how Paul, writing to a troubled Timothy, summarizes the good news? Remember Jesus Christ, raised from the dead, descended from David. This is my gospel. When our hopes are dashed and our confidence is confounded, we need to remember Jesus Christ. He's descended from David, the promised king of God's kingdom. He's been raised from the dead. He's conquered the power of the grave. And in Jesus Christ, God is faithful, and our lives are not futile. So, whatever disappointments may hit us on our journey, Jesus guarantees a happy ending for all who trust in him. I will glory in my Redeemer, who waits for me at gates of gold. And when he calls me, it will be paradise, his face forever to behold. Amen.